The projects are smaller, there's less apartments for sale, which keeps the prices and the growth humming along pretty nicely.
So I'm here with David Higgins from Colliers, Gold Coast. Always a pleasure, mate.
Thanks, Mike.
So a quick market update on what's going on the southern Gold Coast. What's happening?
Look, sales generally across the coast are very, very good. They're tracking slightly above the average now of about 1,400 per year. There was a good kick in Q2 across the coast, over 450 reported, against the normal average of about 250.
Right.
So a good kick. There was a large project that reported a fair few of their sales in that quarter. Gold Coast, so there's 48 projects that we report on the Gold Coast, and of which 12 of them are actually in southern beaches. So 25% of the projects are in the Gold Coast are on the southern beaches, but it only represents 16% of the stock, which means the projects are smaller, there's less apartments for sale, which keeps the prices and the growth humming along pretty nicely.
And where are the kind of areas of opportunity? Obviously, this is a large area, the southern Gold Coast overall. Where are the kind of best spots, do you think, for developers to be looking at right now?
Well, the developers are very much attracted to the name beaches, but the sites are hard to get. Palm Beach is a very strong performer. Burleigh is more that premium end, and a lot more expensive. And then you can go to southern beaches, Bilinga. We've got a project in Bilinga that's going very well. And then you go down to Kirra and Rainbow, which gets a bit more premium. There's some very expensive beachfront apartments in the market down there. So they tend to focus on those named suburbs. But there's a lot of beaches in between, the Higgins and over Currumbin and then Talabudra. So there are some great beaches also that developers are loving the southern beach as an influence.
And there's quite a bit of the largest stock here on the Gold Coast in general. Is it the same thing in the southern Gold Coast? What's kind of the product mix that you guys prefer to see right now?
Yeah, 3-bedroom strong, but the overwhelming demand is 2-bedroom.
Right.
And that's been consistent for many, many years. We've been reporting on the Gold Coast for over 30 years as Colliers, and that 2-bedroom market, 2-bathroom, has certainly been the best performer, and it gets our best inquiry. But 25% of our stock generally is in the 3-bedroom, if not a bit more, depending on how close it is to the beach or the water, will generally determine the larger, more 3-bedroom premium product.
I always love reading the Colliers report. I understand one's just come out for the Gold Coast. Where can people get hold of that if they want to check out some of the data?
Yeah, they can talk to my office. They can come to me, david.higgins@colliers.com, and we'd love to send them out a report. We do circulate that report fairly extensively in the media because it's great data and it shows consistent growth over the last 5 years. But that growth over the next 3 years is not going to abate. We're going to continue to see very strong capital growth. There's those people that get into the right sort of projects in these sorts of locations will continue to do very, very well off the plan.
Appreciate your time, mate.
Thanks, Mike.